everybody, this is Chris from Stylharmony. Thank you for joining me. So in today's video, I am going to talk to you about this great tool that I stepped upon a few months ago. Some of you might know it, but I'm sure that a lot of you don't, and this is great. If you're a beader, if you love beads and making jewelry, I think this is going to help you. So this tool is from the Beadsmith company, and it's called Spin and String. By the way, I'm not sponsored. I bought this with my own money. And you're going to be able to thread beads, little beads like this in seconds and not do it just one by one. This is great. So you're going to be able to do little bracelets like here. I've done a ring. You're going to be able to do this kind of necklace. I love these necklaces. I've been offered a few of these in different colors and I would have loved to do it myself, but honestly, I just don't have the patience to put all these beads one by one. Look at how many threads there are here. So if you are like me, you wanted to do something like this but never thought you were going to be able to go through it, well, that's the moment you have this kind of tool. So this comes in two pieces. So you've got the base here and you've just got the bottom that you put on top, and it's going to spin. So I know that there are some battery operated, but they cost much more, and I thought that, you know, I still can do this with my fingers without having any battery inside of here. And it also comes with a needle. So I'm going to get closer here, and we'll be going much closer later on. Okay, so the needle looks like this. It's bended here on one end. Yes, I see, you can see it now. So this is really important. The bend here is what is going to help you feed all your beads through the needle. And then on the other side, it's just a normal needle where you can thread any kind of thread here that goes through it. So just make sure, of course, that your thread is going to be small enough for your beads. And also one other thing you need to make sure before starting your project is just making sure that your bead has a big enough hole to go through your needle here, and also that it can go through this little neck here, this little curve. These beads that I'm using right now are just seed beads. They're tiny and they work very, very well for this project. So they have a big enough hole to go in there. And also make sure that your beads can also go through the end of it here, okay? Not only here, but here. And as for example, if I wanted to use this kind of bead here that is quite long and skinny, I would have a problem. It's going through my needle, it's not the problem, but it's not going to do this curve here. It's going to stop there. So I won't be able to use in this tool this kind of bead if I wanted to. Let me put it on another color, okay? So make sure that the hole is going to go and also the bead is going to go all the way through. So one other thing, when you put your top on here, because this is plastic, it's not wood, it's the cheapest one I could find, and they're bigger as well. If it tends to not slide very well, just put a little bit of greasy thing on here, like baby oil, like Vaseline. This is what I actually did, and now it just slides like magic. So I'm going to have to zoom in much more now to really show you and explain you how to do it. So first, when you decide to put your beads here, they all fit. The more you put in here, the better it's going to be. If they're just a little tiny bit of beads, it's not going to work as well. So if you can put more, like if you have different tubes, however they come in, put a little bit more if you can. It's just going to make your life easier. Now let me take this away. And the other thing that is important, so here you've got your base here, okay, and your top part. So let's pretend this is the bottom of my tool here. Don't go and stick your needle directly on the top. Don't touch the bottom, I mean not the top but the bottom. Don't touch it. Leave a little gap, because otherwise your beads are not going to be able to go here and fill up your needle, okay? So leave a little gap, and also you're gonna have to put your needle into a certain angle. That's probably the most tricky part, but once you got it, I mean, keep it and don't move, and you'll be able to do it over and over again, because you really need to put it on an angle that is going to be good enough, not too much facing down, otherwise your beads will never come up. Not too much facing up either, because they won't be able to get in. So just find the right angle. So let me zoom in here a little bit more. Okay, and now that you can do it in either direction. I'm doing it this way because I can see, just in, look at that, I already had 3, 4. I already get 4. I'm going to pass it through my needle here, and sometimes depending on the quality, normally they go through, but this one doesn't want. Let me see. They're really cheapos, so I'm going to have to take this one away. Well, I'm going to feed the others. Normally it's fine. And I'm going to do it again. And I've got here 3, 6 again. Sometimes it goes much more. So I'm going to do a few more spins. And here you go. I've got 7 on here. I'm going to pass them through my thread here. And I'm just going to keep on doing it. Look at that. I've got 4 here. And let's try to really get the super angle where I'm going to have a whole bunch in here. Look at that. And sometimes it climbs up here. I've got 3, 4, 6, I've got 10 in here. So this is super, super, super great. I'm going to be able to do a lot more things now that I have this kind of tool than before. Look at that. So easy. I've got just 3 on this one. I'm going to try to put as much as I can. Look at that. Can you see how it's going up my needle? Look at that. Could you do this one by one with your hands? I mean, I can't. There's one that is stuck in there. I'm going to have to pull it away. But anyway, look at that. You're going to be able to make a bracelet, a necklace, a ring, and you can use also a stretch cord if you wanted to, and it's going to go so quicker than if you had to do it one by one. So this is it. Very simple, not long video. I'm going to try to make longer and shorter videos, and this is so great. I just wanted to share with you. Tell me what you think. Have you tried something similar that is even better than this? And I wanted to talk about one thing before. I actually have 2, and I think I'm going to get a 3rd one because I can work by colors. If I want to have one with already orange beads in it, another one with green beads, another one with brown beads, I could do, 5 at a time here, 5 at a time here. And also, if you want, you can mix all your beads also that you're sure that we're going to fit on your needle. You can also put all different kinds of beads, different colors, and it's going to be random on your needle. Whoops, I should go back. I'm sorry. So yeah, either one color, mix colors, or have 2, 3 of them and have one color every time, and you pick the one you have so you don't have to change over and over again your colors. So yes, that's it. Please tell me in the comments below what you think about this tool. Have you tried it? Did you intend to buy it? Or maybe there's something even better than this one. But honestly, the battery operated one, I'm not sure. And if you buy the bigger one, you'll have even to put more beads in it. So I think this small size, it's the smallest size you can find, is just great. That's it, folks. So please, if you'd like this video, don't forget to give me a thumb up. And also to share and subscribe and hit the bell button. Thank you very much and see you soon. Bye bye. Take care.